Welcome to the Issue Crew. It's the show where we all have issues, both with our lives and with each other. I am your host, Riley, joined with a wacky cast of characters. As usual, Captain Black Bread.
I'm so glad to be here on our last episode. I thought it'd never end.
No. Also joining us, Raging Gingy.
Hello. I need more caffeine.
You need
more
none
energy
caffeine,
drinks.
according
fuck
to
my doctor.
any medical
I don't give a fuck.
professional that's ever seen you.
I don't give a fuck what my doctor says. I need more energy drinks before this supposed severe storm comes in and fucking flattens everything.
We need to prevent
out with a
Gingy
bang.
from getting to the store to get energy drinks before the storm closes everything down. We have to make him cut himself off cold turkey.
Is he from like rural Arkansas?
No, I could say I don't give a fuck. I'm from Nebraska, and we're about to get fucking hit by a severe thunderstorm, and my area in particular is under a tornado watch.
Does everybody talk like that in Nebraska? Like, is that
No.
do you have the Nebraska voice or a Nebraska accent? Would you say?
I mean, the rumor about Nebraska people driving tractors to school is a lie.
Oh, okay. It has nothing to do with my question. But
I don't know what you mean by Nebraska accent.
I feel like I never really knew how people from Nebraska talked, and I realized you talk like a really particular way that I've heard some people talk like, and I'm wondering if that's like how people from Nebraska talk.
I mean, if that's the case, then maybe.
Riley knows what I'm talking about, right?
I've fucking grown up with it, so I don't hear it anymore.
He isn't really. Yeah, okay. I never really noticed a discernible accent on Gingy. I'm not sure where you're coming from on this, Demigloom.
I'm not entirely sure what we're talking about here, but I just wanted to say, kind of like that.
That's more an inflection than an accent.
Yeah, it's like everything's like a.
What? So no, getting back. Like, let me have my fucking energy drinks so I can get outside and watch the storm.
Do you hear it?
Oh, you've done this to me.
Oh,
Riley,
do you hear it? Do I hear what?
The like like a walkie-talkie tuning, like, or like you change the channel on the TV, like it's like in between words. You have
a. I do not notice this, Demigloom.
No, it's like with when he does like the sh, or when he's like a ch or a sh sound. It's like a sh. It's like a little. It's like so. It's like slightly elongated. It sounds like I'm tuning between television channels. It's really cool. It's like how
is the quality of his voice. The Nebraska accent is actually just static.
Yeah, I guess. It's like playing on a vinyl, playing on a cassette tape, but there's like too much white noise over everything.
So the
this has been a terrible attempt at a joke. My God.
No, I
don't think I launched this.
I don't actually know a good way to come at it, and I don't know how to add to it. My quality bad, I believe, is the joke.
Folks,
no, I don't know.
Folks, you already realize we've made it abundantly clear, but just to do it officially, because I didn't before we got into all this side tangent, joining us is special guest Demigloom.
Yeah, I used to run. I used to run these streets when I was around here.
It's true. It's
my
true,
guys. When I was your age, I was a beast on this basketball court.
Yes, Demigloom's a grizzled old veteran of the Issue Crew.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Demigloom. I'm that transgender podcast guy.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, time for me to confirm that nobody won, as I'm sure is the case.
Do I get to vote if
Oh yeah, I guess you're here to break a tie. We usually at this point we usually don't have a tiebreaker here, but this time we do. All right, let's see.
While you're doing that, I really thought I'd be able to.
Well, I'm done doing that, but say what you were going to say anyway.
I think the timing's a little off now, but I thought this is the last episode. I thought I'd really be able to come on here and let loose. I can't.
Giggity.
It's cool for Tom. Fuck! It's cool for Tom Green to hump a dead moose. That's where I was going with that.
Hell yeah, I agree.
As Demigloom would know, she's 28.
Yeah,
28
I remember
years
that. I remember
old.
that song.
Yeah.
But yeah, folks, nobody won, which means Demigloom here gets to break the tie.
Okay.
So your options, Demigloom, are littering, improper planners, and doom scrolling.
There's two heavy hitters here, and it's doom scrolling and littering. You know, littering.
Fuck, man.
People who litter are so fucking sadistic. People who litter are sick, man. I remember one time my dad flicked out the roach of his cigarette onto the ground and stepped on it to put it out.
I
And
don't
he just
think
left
the
it on the
end of a
sidewalk.
cigarette's called a roach. It's called a butt.
I don't like to say butt. I don't like that word.
Why?
It's
So-
an icky word.
It's a gross word.
Yeah,
But
you
so he
poop from your
puts
butt.
out this
It's
cigarette.
gross.
He puts the cigarette out with his foot and just leaves it on the ground. And I'm like, Dad, why are you littering your cigarettes? You know, I'm like 6 and he's trying to be a good influence. And he's like, well, it doesn't really matter. And then I was like, he was like, it doesn't really matter. Look, I put it right next to the ashtray, you know, the little cigarette ashtray outside of the store. And I say, how does it make it better? How does it make it better that you littered right outside of an ashtray? Doesn't that make it worse? And he goes, no, because someone like you who gives a shit can pick it up and put it in there.
Oh shit!
Yeah, like, and that's kind of my
Goddamn.
impression of litter bugs. So I'm gonna go with littering. I think
Now
litter
finish
bugs
your
are
cigarette,
Yeah.
kid.
pretty bad people.
Well,
now
yeah,
finish your cigarette,
Gingy
kid.
wins.
Shut up.
Win, suck it, bitches.
God damn it.
What was the
Congratulations.
issue again? All I know is it didn't get picked because I didn't recognize
Improper
it.
planners.
Yeah, what the fuck? That
They're a
was
huge
good one.
problem too. You know, I'll honor it spiritually. It's
No,
I
you
hate
An
said
it when-
honorable
it's
mention.
too late. You said there's 2 heavy hitters, and mine wasn't one of them.
That was a softball.
You didn't even know it was mine.
I guess I didn't think about it very much. But the more I think about it, the more it is a problem. I mean, I can think of so many instances where everything was going to go fine, but somebody just didn't communicate at all about the plans and completely fucking ruined it for everybody. Like that's just a constant reality that you have to live in. So I really do think it's a big problem. The littering problem just tickled my heartstrings a little more. You know, I have to admit I'm a biased voter.
This sounds, your story kind of sounded like a Zach Hadel story. Like it was gonna turn into like,
Yeah.
yeah. And then my dad, fucking picked me up and threw me like a football, like 100 yards.
No, it was just a true story.
And then Jimmy Neutron showed up and he said
That's pretty funny.
I've been listening to a lot of fucking Sleepy Cast. I started listening to that show again.
My favorite guy who's ever been on that show.
Old Lord.
My favorite guy who's
Your
ever been
favorite
on
guy
that.
was on that show? Who was
Yeah,
it?
his name is Shadman.
Oh no!
Yeah. What a great man.
My favorite person ever. He's my personal hero. I
think that
agree with
episode's
everything
been
Shadman has
scrubbed.
ever said.
I think that episode has been scrubbed actually.
And I'm so glad Zach Hadel feels the same way about Shadman that I do. Let me tell you.
Are you a fucking SJW hater who wants Smiling Friends to burn because of Zach Hadel's association with Sadman?
No.
Okay.
What, that he knew him at one point? I'm
But they were
behind on
friends
this.
at one point. But like Chris O'Neill also like literally wrote up a tweet defending Shadman drawing porn of Keemstar's 12-year-old daughter.
I remember this.
That was an insane fucking dude. When we were kids, man, at least when I was a kid, like the YouTube trauma was so fucking like when I was like a middle schooler, like I had to have opinions about like kids with cancer getting like brutally insulted by adults on the internet, and also like people drawing child porn of real kids. Like this was discourse I had to participate in at the age of 11. Fuck YouTube.
So true.
Fuck
Ladies and
YouTube,
gentlemen, I've got an issue for you.
What is it? That was not smooth.
What is it?
What?
Folks. What is it? Tell me right now. My issue is game overs. Okay.
Game overs. Fundamentally,
Real
so you
life
suck.
game overs.
You suck at video games.
Game overs are annoying. Shut the fuck up, Gingy. Shut up.
They're only annoying if you suck at a game.
No. Look, I'm not even talking. I know what you're thinking of, Gingy, and I'm not so much even talking about that. The phenomenon that we experienced this morning on Big Guy Little Guy, where I was game overing 7 times over in Mega Man Battle Network, because that one. Okay, so there's 3 types of game overs, right? There's I'm using game overs as a general term, but there is a type of game over that is exempt from this issue. And it's the only acceptable game over that exists, and
The game
rest of
over
them
that
can
doesn't
be
do anything at all ever.
expunged from time. There can be some sort of punishment, right? But nothing crazy. Like back to the I think
Sonic Adventure 2, for example, is good.
yeah,
Takes you
right.
back
So
to the
if there's
first, the
for
first part
example,
of
if
the
there's
level. You lose the
checkpoints,
checkpoint.
yeah, you lose your checkpoint. You go back to the beginning of the level. That's an
Yeah.
acceptable game over. Not
Not like a game where there's either no save points or the only save points are like at the end of like a whole world.
And then the game overs that Gingy is referring to that I was experiencing this morning is in a game where when you game over, you go back to your previous save, which can be very annoying because sometimes you just don't be saving for a while and then something happens and it's like, well,
I
now I
can't
want to
relate to that. You
fucking.
see, you're not winning me here because you're not winning me here because I excessively save my game. Like anytime it's
I
paused,
usually do too, but then every once in a while I'll get caught up in it and I'll start fucking being immersed, and then all of a sudden I'll find myself getting jumped, and now I've lost an hour and a half of progress. But the worst game over, and the game over that this issue is really about at its core, is the game over that takes you back to the beginning of the game. That is completely unacceptable, archaic, fucking bullshit. It's all just left over from arcades, okay? It's so weird that gaming couldn't let go of this ideal for so fucking long that we got several console generations deep before this was finally expunged from space and time. This whole thing is designed to just take your quarters from you in an arcade. There was never a reason ever to do it on home console. That it's just that's how they were used to designing video games, so they just kept it going for a while until slowly, little by little, each fucking company realized it was completely retarded and archaic. But there are a lot of games, a lot of classic games that suffer from this issue. And the inspiration for this is that I played Star Fox 64 recently. And I just had to betray my pride and use save states because I was not gonna fucking spend 3 hours doing the first level over and over again. It's dumb.
Okay, Riley. Here's the thing with this is when you save all your guys and they have most of their health, you can earn credits and you get to continue. Star Fox 64 is not a long game, and I don't actually think that it's that big of an ask to go back and do it again because you fucking suck at it.
I just want to be able to go from the beginning to the end of the game. I don't want to have to play the beginning again.
Right, you
when
could do
I'm
that in a
fucking
matter
halfway
of
through.
an hour and a half.
Yeah, if
Maybe.
it's a really short game, I'm kind of losing sympathy for Riley here.
I mean, okay, yeah, Star Fox is kind of a bad example because it's short, but there are a lot of games that are like this.
Okay, but on the subject, can we? You know what? No, I'll save mine. I'll save mine. You just gave me my issue. Thanks, Riley.
Oh, you're also gonna do a video game issue. You're gonna ape me.
Whoa, hold on. That's kind of podcasting.
No, ape. There's no R.
Yeah, I know. You gotta censor it because YouTube.
Oh yeah, I blacked it out. True.
What? Okay.
The people
Can I
didn't
say
hear what I
something?
really
Can I
said.
say something
Sure.
kind of related to game overs? That's a big
Sure.
problem. There's this fucking Pac-Man arcade collection game for the Switch. And like there's like there's like a hub world where you literally play as Pac-Man and you like select the arcade machine. But for like in this game, in this arcade game collection, you have to like somehow in game accumulate coins to spend on plays in the arcade games being emulated.
Wait, hold on. What the fuck is the point? You gotta like
Yeah.
an
You gotta,
unplayable
like-
version of Namco Museum.
Yeah, you get it's like Namco Museum, but you play as Pac-Man in the arcade and like you win points by winning things in other Pac-Man games and you like unlock other games. Like I'm not necessarily against unlocking games in like a game collection, you know, like particularly bonus fun stuff. But it's so fucking irritating. It's like I just want to like have Miss Pac-Man on my TV, but I can't play Miss Pac-Man on my TV unless I like complete a bunch of like fucking various Namco game side quests to earn the points to play the game. Like, what the fuck is this shit?
What it sounds like is a failed version of like NES Remix, if you remember.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, marketing wise and like concept wise, kind of, yeah. But they don't combine the gameplay of the different games. They just have you like walk around and like play different things in the different games.
Okay, here I thought you were about to talk about fucking yeah, you play as Pac-Man in this hub world, but you can get a game over and you have to fucking restart. You didn't make it to the next cabinet.
You just gotta like earn the coins to play, like earn the arcade credits. Which is just I don't want to earn credits if I'm emulating a fucking arcade game. I'll go to an arcade and play it if I want to, if I want that experience.
Sonic the
Really?
Hedgehog 2. There's a good example for you. That's frustrating.
Yeah, I use save states in Sonic Sonic the Hedgehog 2.
I just got Sonic 2. I got a whole ass Sega Genesis just recently.
Bro, got like the dollar
Like a real one?
that's
Or like the
$20.
shitty
real
one?
Oh, cool. I hope every time you're running low on diapers, you think about the money you spent on that Sega Genesis.
If I couldn't have, it was $50.
Oh, wow.
I wasn't at the
That's
store.
like-
I wasn't at the game
like-
store. Like
Now that's like
looking at
3
a Sega
packs of diapers.
Genesis and then looking at a box of diapers and being like, you know what? I'm thinking about me today.
ChatGPT is like, you have a right to treat yourself.
Yeah, no, exactly. Learn your baby's schedule.
Yeah.
Mario 1 and 2. There's another example.
Mario 1, really? You need a save states of Mario 1?
That was Mario 1, some fucking super easy game.
Yes.
I mean,
The
you could
only
do the
thing that-
warp rooms, but then you're barely playing that. I'm talking like going through all the levels.
Okay, what I'm saying is the point of, yeah, I know. I've beat Mario 1 plenty times. But the thing with Mario 1 is it's supposed to be a challenge to get all the way to the end. But like when you do make it all the way to the end, it's not like a long time. It's like one of those things you see how far you can get in the game. And game overs are a part of mastering Super Mario Brothers 1.
I don't think so. I think
You're
the
just-
whole
you're just
concept. I
trashing.
think the whole concept
You have
is
to
just
learn.
dumb.
You have to get good. It's the part of I'm telling you, if Mario 1 with save states when you're just doing every level, it's not even that hard. It's actually quite boring. But playing Mario 1, mastering Mario 1, it's about like a big appeal of that game is getting really good at it because it was like it actually had similar gameplay to an arcade game where it was you try to get really, really, really good at it. You know what I mean? And you keep playing and you keep playing, and eventually you're so good that you can just zip through the game.
You can't get mad at Mario 1 because fucking, first of all, it's not a fucking arcade game. You don't have to spend money on it to get good at it.
But that's the problem. That's the reason.
But it existed at the time that arcades did.
Yeah,
not
but
intended
that's
to
the
be
reason
beaten
why
by
that
people
game
who suck
design
at it.
philosophy existed.
Yeah, and it works sometimes for arcade style gameplay.
Just get good, Riley, and you don't have to deal with the
Yeah.
game over screen.
I mean,
The
you
whole
can
point
go
of Mario-
play.
The thing with Mario 1 is like the cool thing about Mario 1 is like I'll be like, oh, I died on the like my first playthrough. Oh, I died on the 4th level. You know what I mean? That sucks. But like I quickly made it to the 4th level, and maybe I died a couple times then, but like it wasn't long before I was at World 7, you know what I mean? And then I died. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, and then I made it to World 7 again when for a long time when I was first developing my skill, like it was a challenge to get to level 4. Now I zip through level 4, and getting into level 7 is like, you know what I mean? The new goal. Like you just keep moving the goalpost, and eventually, like you'll zip through the whole game. It's kind of like training with ankle weights and then taking them off. Did that make any sense?
Well, it does. See, because
I
actually,
see. I can see your position, but I just
But you're
fundamentally
just saying
disagree.
you're just saying I want to have fun.
Yeah.
This doesn't have to be a statement about how good I am at the game. It's just that I played the entirety of it.
Yeah, I just want to.
And that's
I
fair,
want
and
to
you can
play
do
all
that.
there is of the game
Look,
without.
at every dog park, there's a little designated section for the little dogs. Okay,
Oh my
you can have
fucking
that.
God.
You can have that section as a
You can be
as a
the
video
little
gamer.
dog, right?
Yeah, you can go play in the little dog section with people who need save states to beat Mario fucking 1. And then we can actually have serious conversations about video games here. You know, you can let the men speak.
Oh my
And
God,
I
you-
know
you
you,
know-
I know you'd rather sit at the kids' table on Thanksgiving, anyways. So I don't understand what is so uniquely degrading about this for you.
You know what I'd love to see fucking Riley play on stream, and we can all make fun of him for it, because I guarantee you he will not beat it. Fucking
What?
Ninja Gaiden.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I
but-
wouldn't even
toast.
beat the fucking first level in Ninja Gaiden. Are you kidding me?
Yeah. It is a challenging game, though.
hey, you know what
It
else
is.
is a challenging game?
I can't play Mega Man games. I learned how to kind of play Mega Man X, and I was very proud of myself.
Okay,
I
Riley.
No,
didn't-
you
I didn't
die.
beat
You
it,
die
but I
to
beat,
land
like,
viruses
7 of the
and
bosses.
fucking and flying fishies.
I said Mega Man X, you fucking clod. I'm not talking
you
about
said Mega
Battle
Man.
Network.
Okay, so if you want to play the Mega Man games, Riley, what you want to do is actually start with 2. As I think that's probably the easiest one to beat. Then go either 1 or 3.
Okay.
1 will fucking kick your ass right at the very end, even if you figure out the very beginning of it. Pretty satisfying, though.
I don't really
Also, Mega
I
Man
don't really like
2
the aesthetic
password
of the
system, so
original.
you don't have to worry about, oh, I game over and I had to restart. No, you don't.
True.
You can go back to where you were.
I don't really fuck with the aesthetic of the original Mega Man that much. I'm gonna be real. I don't know what it is. Like I'm okay with it, like, but it's not something that draws me in. Like I'm much more interested in playing like the X series, or even like as far as the classic series goes, playing like 7 and 8
Okay,
as
do you want
opposed
like
to the ones that are NES looking.
do you want like are you saying you want like the original cartridge art Mega Man to be what he looked like?
No, I want Mega Man 7 and 8 where the sprite is like more fulfilled and looks cool.
Okay. Well, you know,
and Mega Man X, which is just the best the series looks ever, 100% is the X series.
well, I want to talk about a game that it doesn't do this necessarily. It does something similar. And it's a very unique problem. So we're just going to blanket it in NES Metroid.
Is that your issue?
That's my
NES
issue.
Metroid? Okay.
NES
Oh.
Metroid.
Next bit, I guess. Riley didn't get to have a conclusion.
Yeah, I just got next bitted, but fine, go
Yeah.
ahead.
Are you kidding? Shit, I thought that was the conclusion. I suck at games.
It pretty
That's
much
that
was,
the
but I
conclusion.
didn't say it outright. You just fucking took it over.
So Riley's basically like, yeah, this is my issue. Yeah, I'm wrong.
I'm not wrong. I'm right. You are all wrong.
You suck at video games, man.
That's
Just
just because you suck at video games doesn't mean you shouldn't be allowed to play them, and this creates like
If your argument was going to be they should add easy
barriers.
mode to more video games, then I agree.
It's not easy mode. I want the challenges that exist there to remain the same. I just don't want an arbitrary barrier where if I fail the challenges enough times, I have to do all the challenges I've already done again.
You can play Super Mario 3D Land.
I did.
It's
I
okay.
beat it. It was a great game.
Yeah, you know why you beat it? Because the game won't let you fail at it. That's why.
All humor aside, I see what Riley's point is. But you know, I think it depends on the game.
Right, and if the game is the NES Metroid, you don't restart the whole game when you die. What you do restart is your energy. You start at 30 health. and you got to work yourself back up, all of your energy tanks, you got to fill everything up. The last thing you want to ever do in Metroid is fucking die. At the very beginning, everything hits you way harder than the health you can get back from them. You will die fucking constantly, left and right, just searching for more missiles and more fucking E-tanks. And of course, there's no map. That doesn't actually bother me. I'm the kind of guy that just likes to trailblaze and see where everything is, bomb through walls, bomb through floors, and be like, what's going on over here? What's over there? Now, I can beat Metroid, but I still have to die a lot. And the game is unfortunately
part of it.
designed that way. It's kind of poorly designed that way, actually. See, because enemies can just get a cheap shot on you before you're even through the door. The screen has to scroll over slowly. And then you see what's ahead of you. But by the time you see what's ahead of you, one of these enemies just come up from the ground and just zip across the screen and hit you right as the door opens.
The thing about... Sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was just gonna say the thing about NES Metroid is like that game does have a lot of problems and a lot of things about it just because of how old it is, and that's the first one. And they fixed all those problems in Zero Mission, but
Zero Mission's too
unfortunately,
fucking easy.
yeah, well, whatever, fuck you.
Wait, did you
I
have
will.
trouble with Zero Mission?
I didn't play Zero Mission. I watched somebody else play Zero Mission, but uh, I really like the original Metroid aesthetically, so I need somebody to make the fan game that I want, where it's Zero Mission mechanically, but it still looks like the NES Metroid.
Or start
I
with
need
all your health. I just want to start with all my health. I don't mind everything else if I can just start with my health back.
start with your health back. That's
Yep.
fair.
They did make a mod where there's a map though,
Okay.
and they did like upgrade the aesthetics of the game,
I
and it
want to
looks
get into
more like Metroid
Metroid
2.
so bad, but I have such a shitty sense of direction. It's the same reason why I've never meaningfully gotten into Zelda. I've had a bit better Zelda experiences in the past few years. I still haven't beaten a Zelda game, but like I've made significant progress in a few of them. I've gotten enjoyment out of them and not been just completely bad and stuck on the first dungeon. But I have such a horrific sense of direction that games like that are extremely hard for me.
Yeah, I don't know what to do for you. I mean, those games have maps. I don't know how you're getting like that
I
lost.
also have trouble reading maps.
Also, the game, games like Ocarina of Time guide you really well.
Ocarina of Time, I've never beaten the Deku Tree. I
What?
get stuck in the Deku Tree
The
every
Deku
time.
Tree?
Yes.
Yeah, well, so
How many ways are you going to tell us you suck at video games tonight?
All of the
You're
ways.
just roasting yourself.
it tells you how to get through there. It talks about the spider web. There's like, oh, that spider web's kind of weird. Oh, it's kind of
The
bouncy.
torch
I
thing.
wonder
The torch
if
thing is
you-
a little confusing. I'll give him that. But like,
no,
you push
the
through it.
torch thing's even easier. But like when it's like, hey, I wonder if you like jump from that cliff up there, maybe you'll go through the spider web.
That's what I'm talking about.
So you haven't even gotten through like the actual inside of the tree part. You haven't even seen the rest of the dungeon really.
Yeah, no. The 3D Zelda, I've never made significant progress.
Okay, you're gonna
in,
play.
but
We're gonna get you to play Ocarina of Time. Don't worry.
I've played like half of Link to the Past and like a third of Minish Cap, and those are both enjoyable experiences.
Have you
I was
played the
always into
train
Zelda
one?
for the lore only. I liked Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask, but other than that, I didn't really play any of the games. I was just obsessed with the lore.
What were you gonna
And
ask,
they made
Blackbird?
a what?
You were gonna ask or say something, and then you got interrupted by Demigloom.
Maybe. I don't know. I work with aluminum now, so I forget things.
So, Blackbird,
I still
keep
love
going.
Metroid. I still love Metroid. Still a
Seems like
very
this is a
enjoyable
shitty
experience.
issue then.
No,
Nobody
it's
should vote
the
for it if
game.
you
No, the
still love
game's
it.
fucking great. After like you get the various suit, and then the rest of the game is just like, yeah, I'm just absolutely impenetrable. which is what everybody thought. And then they got to the end of the game, and they're like, I was a woman the whole time. I was penetrable."
You got penetrated.
No, you don't get penetrated. It's just the idea that knowing that you could the whole time might have changed some people.
Oh my god.
Maybe I am penetrable.
Huh.
Is that
Demigloom,
it?
you got an issue?
Great issue.
No, don't go to Demigloom. The guest goes last, Black Fred. You fucking moron.
So I'm gonna have to
noob.
go and say my issue is
Demigloom barely counts as a guest. But if you want to do your issue now,
no.
you can.
I'll go last. It's okay.
Okay. Gingy, what's your issue? Well, I actually think Gingy might be out of the room, so maybe Demigloom does have to go.
Okay.
Yeah, he's
My-
muted, and he told me he had to go earlier, so he must not be back yet. So go ahead.
I have a very particular. It's a very personal issue, so I don't necessarily expect people to vote for this. Okay. But I just wanted to talk about this. My issue is transgender rappers.
Yeah, fuck them.
Yeah,
That's
fuck
true.
transgender rappers. They all suck. No, I'm as people. If you're familiar with this show at all, if you don't know who I am, Demigloom, the transgender woman who makes rap music, who used to be a host of this show. If you don't know who I am, what the fuck are you listening to this show for? Anyways, I am a transgender rapper. Okay, I'm this is not me. I'm not trying to like do like I grew up in the hood thing. But growing up my entire life, I have been infatuated with rap music, flow, rhyme scheme, lyrical techniques in general, how beats are produced. You know what I mean? Just like behind the scenes of hip hop, like putting myself in the perspective of somebody writing hip hop music is something I've been infatuated with my whole life. Like since I was not quite a toddler, but like since I was like 8 years old. Like that's what I wanted to do with my life, and it's been my dream forever. And there are white rappers. There have been well-respected rappers in the queer community.
There are quack rappers, yes. The ducks of the
Yeah.
fucking.
Look, I think I'm capable of making compelling rap music. I think I am. Okay, my music is a little bit weird, and I'm not here to just advertise my music, but I'm happy with my music. And I think that I demonstrated literacy of the hip hop genre that is not demonstrated by
Whoa, hold on. Are you
This-
telling me the other folk aren't like that literate?
No, I'm saying the people, the other transgender rappers in the game right now are kind of not really like big into hip hop. Like they're kind of just doing it as like a goofy, fun thing. Like they're not really like deep into hip hop music. They're kind of just hopping on a trend.
They need to be hipping on the trend.
Well, and they're kind of just I feel like they're making a mockery of rap music. Like they put on like a fake like black. They're like all of them are like these white girls for the most part. These white transgender girls who are putting on like kind of like a fake black scent and like rapping about like selling drugs and like like, oh, I'm the tranny and I sell drugs, like goofy shit like that. And it's just like I think it's really fucking corny, and I think it's like a sort of stereotype of what rap music is. It reinforces a lot of stereotypes about rap music, and it reinforces a lot of stereotypes about transgender people being extremely fucking cringe.
Yeah, I wouldn't put on blackface to do rap. I don't think.
I never said blackface. Just black voice. Just black voice.
I don't know. Depending on who you ask, that's still blackface.
Put
In
on the black
2017, that
It's
was
not
scent.
blackface.
It's not blackface. It's black. It's just a black scent. It's a
In
different thing.
2017, that was blackface.
I think that you're dramatically overestimating how many people would have thought that. I
don't know.
What was I going to say? Do you remember digital blackface?
Yes, and that's exactly what I was thinking about when I said
Yeah.
that. Because I always remember how she said it. That is digital blackface.
Digital blackface. I can't believe you've participated in digital blackface. Like, get the fuck out of here.
You can't use the gif of Michael Jackson before he was white.
Wait, that's hilarious. That's a really good British accent. Wait, am I wrong that was a really good British accent?
That was really good. Black Bread does voices. Look at him.
Should vote for him for that.
No, I
No,
can't
but
pull
his
like
it
issue
up. It
isn't even
always
an
evolves.
issue.
It'll go through Scottish, Irish, Australian, British, and then anywhere else. I can't hold it for very long.
you guys ever wonder why Scottish people always end like every sentence with the same like weird melody? They go like, fucking right, man. Are you? That was kind of Jamaican. I don't know why I said it like that. They'd be like, yeah, I need you to get out of my house. I need you to get out of my house, yeah? What are you
16th
doing
for you to
here,
get out of
man?
my house. Yeah.
No. There's always like it's everything they say. It's really fucking annoying. Yeah, basically, I'm
I've never had a
Scottish.
problem with it.
I've never had a problem with it.
I think it's a little
What was it,
weird.
Shrek just walk into the room?
Shrek did have a Scottish accent. I feel like the voice I'm doing sounds a little more Irish, to be honest with you.
Yeah, you know
It's all
what?
the same.
Mike Myers, he doesn't get enough credit for how good of a Scottish accent he can do.
Yeah. Shrek's accent is very convincing.
God, those
Is Mike
movies are
Myers
so
gonna be the
fucking
new
good.
Shrek?
Yeah,
Which movie?
Is he Shrek 5?
yeah, he's in Shrek 5. The whole original
Did
cast
they
is
make
back.
didn't they make one of Shrek's kids transgender?
No, that was a fan theory that ended up not being true.
Were they like,
'Cause
we assure
it
you
was
there are
literally
no
just
trannies
because
in this
no,
franchise?
no. It was
In
literally
this
just
franchise.
because
Fuck.
I guess in the previous movies where the ogre babies were in the movies,
Yeah.
the girl has a different eye color than the boys. And I guess the girl has the same eye color that the boys used to have now. So that's why people thought it was one of the boys and that she was trans. But it's actually just the one that was already a girl. It's just that they fucked up her eye color.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't think when they're rebooting a franchise into an entirely new animation style, they're like super attentive to like the colors of the side characters' eyes. Like that could easily be overlooked.
I'll be right back.
The best thing about
That'd have
Shrek
been
5 is that
insane.
it very obviously got delayed because somebody on the internet perfectly guessed the plot.
You think that's true?
It's just it's a very funny coincidence that like it was so widespread, this like 4chan like summation of what was going to happen in the movie, and then like a day later the movie was delayed by like 6 months.
Oh.
They're gonna redo the whole movie. Or it was more than 6 months.
It is kind of scary how like predictable kids movies are now. Like you see so many people, like not that I'm a genius, but like I see a lot of people like when a trailer comes out for something, they'll just like post predictions on the internet of what the movie's going to be, or they'll just be like, "Yeah, let me guess, it's going to be this, and then the movie comes out and they were like exactly right.
It's exactly what they said.
Like I've seen that with the Sonic movie. I've seen that with the Emoji movie. I've seen that with a couple other movies. Yeah, movies.
Yeah, man, movies. Man, remember the kids movie era where they just like take old cartoons and put them in the real world and have them hang out with A-list celebrities?
That'd be cool.
Like the fucking Smurfs movie.
Yeah.
They were doing all sorts of shit like that in like the early to mid 2010s.
Do you remember those
But, like,
promotional images of the voice actors standing next to their animated characters?
yes.
Those are so cool.
They're pretty good.
No, they're awesome, man. They're like the coolest fucking thing ever.
Coming back to those things are cool. They're the coolest things ever. And I'm like, I've got no context tips
Yeah.
here.
Well,
Wait, you don't know what we're talking about?
why would you fucking point that out? That's completely useless commentary.
Okay,
You're the one who left
like
the room.
there'd be
I
like
had to.
these
Someone knocked on the
promotional
door and
photos.
rang the doorbell.
There'd be these promotional like photos, sometimes like cardboard cutouts, usually just posters for movies. And it would show like an animated character standing next to the person who voiced them. So for example, like Kung Fu Panda and Jack Black like standing like side by
Oh,
side to
yeah.
each other. But like Poe is animated and Jack Black is like a real photo. Like those are pretty awesome, and I think we should
Yeah.
bring those back.
Or they're like leaning against each other or something.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about. Fellow 28-year-old.
Yeah. I'm 28, everybody, by the way. Today's my 28th birthday, you know? I'm like so excited to be
Thank
28.
God.
I'm like so excited to be finally 28 because like I always fantasized about what it would be like to be 23. I mean 28. You know, it's really I'm sorry. I don't I'm acting like I was trying to
Hello,
do like a
fellow
Brandon Rogers
23-year-old.
voice. It was
Oh,
just
yeah,
gonna make it
Gingy.
worse. It's
Shouldn't-
just gone. This
Oh,
is
never
not the
mind. It's
first
gonna wait
time
till after
I've
the
been on a podcast with Gingy and he's done this. He mutes and then leaves and doesn't come back for like an hour, and then like by the time he comes back, he's like, "Oh, geez, sorry guys." Doesn't he do that?
Sorry, guys. I was gone for a little bit.
Doesn't that exact thing happen, Riley? Oh, geez, sorry guys. Yeah,
Sorry,
you know,
guys.
I had to go do something.
Over and out.
There's like golf ball sized hail going on right now, and it's just not a good time. I could do
Oh,
my issue
fuck.
tomorrow.
Oh, shit. Yeah, he's like fucking stuck in a tornado or something.
Yeah.
We're all over here
He
being
DM'd
dicks. He's
me
in
and said he had
genuine
to take a.
danger.
He DM'd me and said he had to take a phone call, but that was 17 minutes ago.
Yeah, that's his mom's dead now.
I say we eliminate him from this round.
I say we kill him. What do you say?
I vote death.
I think the tornado's going to do it for us, and we don't have to.
True. Just steer it a little bit to the left. Make sure it hits the right angle.
Yeah.
Is Gingy ever gonna change his profile picture?
He did. He added like a little, like a warrior armor and swords to it. Before it was just a
Oh.
regular gingerbread body.
I guess so. I think my profile picture is a little tacky.
I probably should change mine back to mine, but my boy Gly score is chilling right now.
Do you think, Riley?
I
Do you
like
think my
the 30
profile
with
picture
the
is
bow.
good?
What'd you say to me?
Do you think my profile picture is good? Like, is this a good like permanent profile picture, or at least for an extended period of time one?
Yeah,
Or do you think I should use
Solid.
a different one?
I like it.
Okay.
The one that's just you bending over.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it when it's zoomed in.
Yeah. I just
Yeah, I
like
didn't
the
even know
face.
that
I
that
like
was
the
the whole
face and like the
picture.
mouth covering the hand.
Yeah, I didn't even know that was you, or that was the whole fucking picture until like I followed you on Twitter.
Oh yeah. Is that still my banner?
I
Yes.
don't know. I haven't been on Twitter in a minute.
I like making people uncomfortable.
Yeah, that's also
quoted
why
one of my
you
videos.
named our fucking Walmart podcast episode like you did.
What? Oh, when I named my Walmart podcast episode, "Fuck my stupid tranny life." Oh, sorry. Fuck my stupid Walmart tranny life.
Yeah.
Is a Walmart tranny
Oh,
like
fuck
somebody
my
that doesn't
stupid
put a lot of
Walmart
effort into
tranny
it?
life.
Well, that issue was solved for you recently in a way.
Well, yeah, I got fired.
Oh, that's what you meant by
I've been
Walmart
having-
tranny.
I've just been having a lot of, I don't want to get into it, but mental and physical health problems, and it
Midlife
prevented me from
crisis,
getting to
my
work.
fellow 28-year-old.
Yeah, I think
so
it is a midlife
true.
crisis. I also think I might have been born with alcoholism, but it's been very challenging to get to my job, and I ended up calling in above the amount of points that I can without being fired. So I got fired from my job due to being sick.
I hate it when they have a fucking point system. That pisses me off. It's just like you can only
should just
fuck
be
up this amount of times.
Yeah, it should just be like case by case.
Yeah, it's like I don't think that like warrants a no. You can get away with it this time. Because my job, it's
Yeah.
like if you have the hours, you have the hours, and nobody will bother you unless you don't. And then if you show up with a doctor's note, then they don't care.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, like sometimes I'm sick more than one day in a row. You know, like it happens. It's a thing that happens to people, and I don't think it should warrant punishment.
Yeah, it's really unfortunate. It's corporate
But people
greed, though. They're
unfortunately
not getting
see
their hours, so they're just looking elsewhere because fuck you.
They unfortunately see employers as having this sole only have they see employers as having only one responsibility, and that's to compensate associates for their labor. And I agree that their labor is what needs to be compensated financially, but in terms of the fact that they're giving you their time, that they're dedicating a huge fraction of their life to your company, they're doing a lot more than just the literal monetary value of their physical labor. They're dedicating their lives to your fucking company. You know what I mean? And for that reason alone, I think employees, particularly in like chain retail and fast food, deserve a lot more respect and a lot more perks than they receive.
How do you feel when someone like walks up to you and then they're just testing you about where things are? They don't actually need to know where they're at.
I don't know. It's a little bit irritating. I find
That's like the
people get
worst thing I've ever heard of. I would want somebody
people
dead
get
if
really
they did
mad.
that to me.
People get really mad when I have to look an item up on the computer. But it's like, I'm sorry, I don't know where this very specific fucking shaving cream that's not in the regular shaving cream aisle is. I'm sorry.
Dog, do
I
you
don't know
know
where it
how
is.
big a
I have to look it
Walmart
up.
is? Are you kidding
Yeah.
me?
Yeah,
No,
Like,
what
I
do
know
you
where
mean?
every
You're
item is.
working. Yeah, like what do you mean you only work in this department and you don't know where everything is in every single department?
And people think I'm in charge of everything too. They think I'm John Walmart when they see me. Because when this one fucking guy walked up to me and he points to this empty shelf where there's supposed to be some liquid egg whites, right? He's like, "Where are the liquid egg whites? I'm wondering if you have any in the back." And I'm like, "Sure, I can go check for you." And then I go back there, and sure enough, I find liquid egg whites. And he told me he wanted one, so I grabbed one and I gave it to him. And then he was like, "This is great, but you can't sell these." And I'm like, "Excuse me?" He's like, "You can't sell these if they're in the back." And I'm like, "No, it's perfectly fine. You can take this to the register." And he's like, "No, I mean, somebody who comes in here and looks on the shelf and doesn't see them, you can't sell them to them if it's in the back." And I'm like, "You seriously think it's my fucking fault that some things aren't put out right now? It's like 10 p.m. on a fucking Saturday after a huge rush where everything got bought, and overnight is going to be here in 2 hours to restock things." You know what I mean? Like, and you don't even think about any of that. You're just like, "Oh wow, there's not a human being assigned to every single item in the fucking store, 24/7."
Yeah.
Like, we're gonna hear on the walkie-talkie, "Sir, we've run out of liquid egg whites. Somebody needs to go to the back and restock them." It's not like that. I'm sorry.
Get our liquid egg whites guy on this.
Yeah. We need our liquid egg whites. I can't even talk. We need our liquid egg whites guy on this right now. And he skips from regular show. "Yeah, I've seen this before. The only place to get liquid egg whites at this time of night is one place." Like,
Man,
you really like people.
one of my favorite memes from a couple of years ago was like when people decided that Mordecai and Rigby could beat Goku, and it was always like Goku win, and then it was like a silly circumstance from regular show, and I did laugh for like 5 minutes at the first one I saw, which was the very simple one where it's like Goku when Skip says, "I've seen this before."
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, these 28-year-olds here don't know a lot about regular show, it seems.
True.
I do. I just didn't watch all of it. I watched it when
Okay.
it came out, and that was
You
about
know,
it.
this
I kinda grew out of.
this motherfucker was just waiting for Metalocalypse on Adult Swim. So he saw some regular show.
True.
He saw some regular show while he was biding his time.
No, I was fucking like I want to say I was like 12 when it came out. Regular show, and I remember being like taking a gap or taking a gas, taking a gas, taking a
Taking it back.
A gasp. Taking a gasp. Taking a back. No, it is taking a back. I think it was taking a gasp.
yeah, I was taking a dick, and
I was taking an ass.
yeah.
So true.
Oh, I skipped a whole fucking step on that. Yeah, didn't I? Anyway,
I was taking a back and raping an ass and sorry. So that's something Eminem would say.
True.
Yeah. Anyway, fuck. What was I saying? Oh yeah, right. No, I was like 12, and then the first episode that aired, I remember it was either Mordecai or Rigby. Could have been either of them. I could have swore it was a Mordecai. Says, "You piss me off," and I'm
Yeah.
just like, oh.
Whoa.
That was
He
the
said
hot
the
dog
piss
episode.
word.
This is like that was the very first episode, and I was like, oh my gosh, like, oh man, if I said that, I'm gonna go to heck. Like, oh
Oh
man,
no, not heck.
I'm gonna go to HE double hockey sticks.
Oh no.
HE double hecky sticks.
Double
You're gonna
hacky
take the bullet train straight to heck.
Yeah.
True. On the highway to heck.
Anyway,
Highway to heck.
yeah, I learned later on
Heck
that they actually
razor.
did change that
Heck
because
boy.
I remember trying to show it to my dad. I'm like, yeah, he says it in this episode, and then he didn't. They changed it to something like "You make me mad." I look like an
He
idiot.
says you ticked me off.
Oh, was it what he
It
said?
changed to you ticked me off, yeah.
Oh, okay.
You could tell it was
Yeah, it was
spliced too. He was like,
stupid.
"You ticked me off."
My dad put his cigarette butt out on my head, and then he fucking kicked me.
Damn.
So this is only related because of the term pissed off, but one of my new favorite like fucking like just like comebacks. I had a better way to phrase the type of comeback it was, and now I've lost it. But like it's one of the most like indignant, like you're obviously wrong and I'm obviously right. It's just don't piss
It's
me off. It's such a great response.
no,
Yeah.
I really thought you were gonna say "I'm rubber, you're glue."
I'm rubber, you're glue.
That should be brought up in an argument.
If
If
this
you
was
feel like
about
you're
my
losing, just
childhood,
say that.
if
I've
this was
only
about
ever
my
heard
childhood, it
Butters
would
from
just
South
be
Park say that. So Gingy's just dead, I guess. I
yeah,
was
it's
trying.
gone.
We're running out of stalling material here.
Well, yeah, if he turns this microphone back on, it's gonna be like because he's spinning around in a tornado.
In the tornado right now.
Yeah.
Hey guys, so I'm in the tornado right now. Hey guys, so I'm in a tornado right now, and it's yeah, this is
What a
fucking
All right,
silly
guys, so I'm
guy.
exiting the tornado over and out of the tornado.
True.
Do we have isn't Gingy a father too?
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's like we're all grown up having like dad friends and stuff.
It's crazy. Yeah, it's over. Fuck you, Gingy.
Yeah.
It's the end of the podcast.
Dude, we're gonna find out he's fucking dead
Did he
after
put
this.
something in chat?
He said in DMs like fucking 25 minutes ago that he had to take a phone call, and it's been complete radio silence since then.
Yeah, okay, cool. You are officially disqualified from having an issue. We'll look at it that way, not that we lost an issue.
True. But
We lost a very
Demigloom,
good issue.
Am I still the
tonight.
Procath Mark II in this server?
yes.
That was a long time ago.
Demigloom, our
Yeah.
beautiful special guest. Where can our listeners find you?
You don't have to say beautiful like jokingly.
Beautiful,
You don't have to
You can mean it.
jokingly call me
beautiful soulfully. You know, I call everybody
okay.
beautiful.
Yeah.
All right, now call her
Because,
pretty.
because I'm not beautiful at all. Got it.
Fuck you. Shut up.
Do you want to know where you can find me?
Yes.
Well, I've been doing a lot of things on the internet, particularly my use of social media apps.
Of
I
course.
could increase my real life productivity quite a bit, but I do find myself wasting. I hate to admit it because I like to feel like I'm better than everybody else, but the doom scrolling. Like I see a YouTube short and it's like a recipe for like Cuban chicken salad or something, and it hooks me in, and I have a very difficult time stopping scrolling. I'll think to myself like I need to stop, and I'm just like I know I need to stop, and I just keep scrolling and scrolling. It's like
Yeah.
almost a hypnosis or sort of paralysis that's caused. I mean, like we already know about how algorithms are sort of tailored to trap people with specific vulnerability factors. So
It is truly fucking magical.
yeah,
how much
Like-
fucking YouTube shorts grip me, and I just sit there for hours watching them.
Yeah, and it's it's never something that I'm like learn anything from or care about at all most of the time. It's like I'm just flipping through security cameras of random people's lives, and I'm just addicted to it. There's something about it. And I don't know. So I have a very hard time with the doom scrolling. I've ever since my Twitter account got banned, I've found myself pretty disaffected with social media in a sort of engaging with my audience kind of way. I find that the bulk of my audience was on Twitter. That's where like famous people followed me and shit. So it was like I had like a little bit of a cult following on Twitter, even if some of my tweets got like less than 20 likes. There's still like a decent amount of people who like cared about what I had to say. And
You got
also
a
while I was
decent
doing my
amount of people
podcast,
that follow you just to fucking give you shit.
yeah,
I'll
and
never
that's awesome.
understand that. Yeah,
Well,
but
they're all gone now. They don't know about my new account. I made a new page after my old one got banned.
your old one got banned?
Yeah, I got banned. I told someone like I wouldn't be sad if they died or something, and then they
That's it.
yeah, something like that. It was something like that.
Damn,
You
that phrase is
basically-
bannable. That was one of my favorite like evasive ways to say
yeah.
things like that. Is I wouldn't be sad if you died.
Yeah, that seems really fucking stupid. You basically just got banned for saying you're not invited to my birthday party.
Yeah, exactly. Bro, teachers who would force you to invite other kids to your birthday party.
Teachers?
What the fuck do they have to do with your birthday party?
Well, when you're passing out the invitations to your classmates.
You do that
And
shit in
then-
the halls or like without being sanctioned secretly during class.
Nah, man. What happened? So let me tell you the true story of this. I actually wasn't the one handing out the papers. I was the one who the teacher told the other kid needed to include, obviously.
Of
So it
course.
was, yeah. So in like third grade, it was in like third grade, and this one classmate of mine was having a birthday party, and he invited like everyone except me. And I was like, everybody was talking about, oh, this party's gonna be so fun. Oh, too bad you can't go. So obviously I go up to him and I'm like, hey, why was I not invited? And he was just like, because you're lame or something like that.
Yeah.
And then the teacher was like, hey, now we have to include everybody. But that's a thing, like in the early grades, like you would give the teacher, like the parents would give the teacher invitations for the whole class. You know what I mean? For the birthday party.
I feel like if I was in that situation, I'd like that pisses me off. That whole concept of a teacher having any agency over who I do and don't invite to the birthday party. At that
Yeah.
point, I would just have to like.
But when you're like,
If-
dude, we're talking
I
about
would
when you're,
just
like,
have to give that
5.
kid the invitation, and I would have to sit him down and be like, "Look, I'm not
Fuck
gonna let
you."
you into my house. Like, just like, sorry this happened. Just don't show up because you will not be allowed in."
At that point, like, there are people that I know I do and don't like in third grade even, and I would just, if someone handed me their birthday fucking invitation, I would look at it and just be like, I'm not going. And if it was the other way around, I'd be, yeah, you know what? I don't know. Why would they fucking do that? Because then you are forced to bring the retarded kid in class, like, no matter what.
Whoa, what the fuck?
Genuinely, I think the first time a classmate invited me to
We're
the
all
birthday
just gonna
party.
ignore that.
Wait, what?
It's true.
He's like, yeah, I don't want to have to invite retarded people to my
You're gonna
birthday
break my
party.
shit.
What do you mean? You're
He's gonna push too
disqualifying
hard on my
people?
Hot Wheels. He's
Okay,
gonna
first of all, what is a
fucking break
retarded
my
person?
Nintendo
What is a retarded
64.
person for you? To you?
Or, I mean, like,
Does autistic count?
has to wear a helmet. No, not autistic.
Kids don't actually wear helmets in class. That's like not really a thing.
No, they have their own classes now. Fuck. Some of them have their own schools now.
There was
That's a lot
I
different
did
now.
see a kid with a
Jesus
helmet in high
Christ.
school. I did
my
see
God.
that.
No,
That's
I
not
don't
funny.
use
That's
the word
really
retard
sad.
lightly.
That's really sad.
What? That I wouldn't invite.
The helmet situation.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
No, I mean, like, it doesn't know their own strength. Definitely is gonna like fuck shit up.
That's not always true.
Not
Okay,
just the kid that sits in the back and is kind of awkward. I would probably invite that kid. Is I'd be
I
like,
got
hey, you're
in-
kind of quiet. I bet you're secretly cool.
I think I got invited to a classmate's birthday party.
So you're like,
twice ever.
you're like, fuck retards. Shoot up the school is basically what you're saying.
Wait,
Like, what is this
hold the
message?
fuck on.
Blackbread,
not
you
me,
pushed one
not
of
me.
Demigloom's buttons. It's
I'm
happened.
sorry.
Well,
that
you're just
somebody
like,
called
yeah,
me
fuck.
retarded
You're
and
just like,
didn't
yeah, fuck
understand.
retarded people. This is the last Eminem album. Where he's like, fuck blind people and deaf people suck, and so do cripples and dumb quadriplegic fucks. Like that's what you're doing right now. It's just a bad bit. There are
No,
plenty
I'm
of
not.
people. There are plenty of
I'm
people
very,
with various
I'm a
different
very
physical and
specific kind of
intellectual.
person. Like shit.
There's so many disabilities, both physical, mental, intellectual, social, learning, like so many disabilities that could be glaring for an amount of reasons, but there's not
Yes.
one disability that makes you a necessarily fucking violent, aggressive, angry, vengeful, or even stupid person. And it's really
What about
ridiculous to
mental
stereotype someone.
retardation?
What do you mean mental retardation?
That would be the one that
What
typically has
condition?
that.
What
Mental
condition are we talking
retardation.
about?
That used to be
That's
what it
not
was
in the.
called. I don't know what
It
they
used to be
call
what
it
it's
now.
called. Okay. Pretty sure it referred to a spectrum of intellectual disabilities.
No,
Yeah.
that's never how I used it.
Okay. Let's look this up.
Well, I don't care what the
Mental-
internet calls it. I know how I used it and what I meant when I said it.
Okay. So I don't care at all what I say actually means, or if there's accuracy to the assertions I make about people with medical conditions.
No, I meant mentally retarded people.
Okay. So mental retardation is a term. Okay, that's an AI overview. I don't trust that. Intellectual disabilities are also known as general learning disability, and formerly known as mental retardation, is a generalized neurodevelopmental disorder characterized by significant impairment in intellectual and adaptive functioning. My apologies. That is first apparent during childhood. Children with intellectual disability typically have an intelligence quotient below 70 and deficits in at least 2 adaptive behaviors that affect everyday living.
Yeah, that's the
This,
one.
this does not refer to a specific condition. It's a state of being that can be caused by multiple different conditions. And having an intellectual disability, yes, it impairs your intelligence, but it doesn't mean that they're otherwise completely incompetent at life or unable to thrive socially in any capacity.
They're still not invited to my birthday party.
All right, man. I don't know what else to say. I feel like anyone listening knows who had a better point here.
Yeah, I don't know. Look, I wasn't.
Vote on this
Just
fight.
like
Vote on this.
times,
Riley,
everybody.
we need a
like
poll.
old
We need a straw
times.
poll for who had a better argument in this.
I didn't realize it
I
was a
don't know.
debate.
It was an argument.
My argument is that you're both
need people to vote.
retarded, and I'm gonna put a poll that has all 3 of those options, and we'll see. Who
Okay.
We'll see who wears the helmet.
Yeah, whoever gets the least votes has to wear a helmet.
You know what? Fine. I agree to those terms. If Blackbread will, you actually have to wear a helmet on camera for an episode of this show.
Well, I mean, yeah, all right.
All right, cool.
Gingy said he would be back in 5 minutes tops. 10 minutes ago, by the way.
Yeah, nice. What a pathetic fucking bitch, man. What else can I say?
Oh man.
I think he's disqualified, right?
Yeah, at this point, we've gotten ourselves over the hour hump. We just had a good bit there going, so I think it's time to let the show die naturally. So Gingy has failed.
Yeah. Thanks a lot, Gingy, for completely ruining the fucking episode.
It's fucking ruined because of you.
It's fucking ruined because of you. You.
But yeah, we've established where you can find Demigloom. except she didn't say the most important part.
No, I didn't say anything about where I could find me. I was just.
Oh, you
I
were
was
just going on a
rambling.
tangent. I thought you said what the Twitter was and maybe said other
No,
things.
I
I'm
was.
sorry,
I
got
was
distracted. Go ahead.
I was purposefully trying to add a bunch of time to this podcast. I was purposely trying to see how long I could go without mentioning a single plug. Like I was just completely improving. Anyways, you could find my Twitter. It is. Wait, can I say my Twitter at?
Sure. I don't care.
Okay. It is at Rappin White Fag. RAPPINWHITEFAG. That's my Twitter account. Go follow me. I'll post about like rap music and politics if I'm feeling motivated to. And
Hell yeah.
also everything else, I'm at Demigloom. Go listen to my album on Spotify, whatever, YouTube, Demigloom. It's a very good rap music album. I'm better, and tell me if I'm better or worse than all the other transgender rappers. And additionally, Demigloom on YouTube, just Demigloom.
All right.
I'm so excited to wear a helmet.
It's just this is Black Bread. Where can they find you?
You can find me in a fucking helmet.
Yeah. True.
Oh shit. Well, you can find me on YouTube at Captain Blackbread. You can find me on Twitter, X, whatever. C Blackbread. The letter C and Blackbread. That's me, bread.
Right. linktr.ee/Riley Cinematic Universe. That's RIELY Cinematic Universe. Podcast, YouTube channels, all sorts of shit on there. Listen to it with your ears, or watch it with your eyes, or smell it with your nose. That really doesn't work. They don't have smell-o-vision yet. Maybe soon. But yeah, go do that. Thanks. My issue was game overs.
My issue was the NES Metroid.
Oh, my issue was transgender rappers. Thank you for listening, everybody.
And we'll see you next. I'm not gonna say we'll see you next week. We'll see you next time, folks.
Yeah, next time, everybody.
Next time.
We will see you
Goodbye.
next time.
Last episode.
See you in the next video for the last episode. Yep. Every episode is the last episode here on the Issue Crew. Good night, everybody.
Catch y'all
Should I
later.
should I just temporarily host the Issue Crew while Andrew's gone? If
I
me and you
mean,
wanna do
does it
again?
have to be temporary?
Yeah.
Rude. Well, I don't know. I also haven't
Look, I just
revealed
have
that it.
commitment.
I
I have
also haven't
commitment
revealed the
issues
thing
with
about
podcasts.
Andrew. I was keeping it purposely vague, and then you just fucking blabbed
Oh well, you could bleep it if you want to edit it.
the whole. But I was keeping it vague for Captain Blackbread. Oh, Gingy just texted back. Get in here and face your fucking
Oh God!
criticism.
Please don't make
bitch."
him do an issue. We've been here for too long.
I'm not making him do an issue. I'm just
Okay.
making him unmute himself.
Fire
and
him!
accept
Fire him!
The
Fire him! Fire him!
beration that the berating that he's gonna receive for his sudden disappearance. Nobody can hear that on the podcast.
I know.
Stop playing with
I
the soundboard.
apologize about that, everybody. I had a family emergency I need to take care of.
Was it tornado related?
Not.
That's concerning. Oh, I
All right.
Yeah, everything's fine. So I guess micro issue because I know I missed the podcast. So again, I'm sorry.
Exactly what I thought was going to happen.
My car took a massive shit.
Oh no!
And I effectively have no brakes right now.
Jesus Christ!
And so
Did
I
someone
was
get going?
talking with my brother, and we got a game plan tomorrow. I'm gonna have to walk to my closest like auto store. Yeah, Gingy's car not having brakes. Because I mean, at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck if it's just me, and I would figure it out. But I do not want to drive when my car is having these issues with my child in the car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's gotten to the point now, because I know at least where the brake fluid is leaking from. It is leaking from, so if you're looking at the car, it's leaking from the passenger rear tire. And it is leaking so bad to the point, even if I fill up the fucking reservoir, within an hour, it's mostly fucking gone. and I have enough fluid wise to at least get the brake fluid reservoir above, like, because there are two lines. There's the minimum line that you need brake fluid to be at, and then there's the max because you don't want to like overfill it. I have enough in like a bottle, a big bottle, so I can fucking fill the reservoir up, limp that car to my fucking brother's because he has all the tools, and then we're literally gonna take fucking half the car apart to fucking fix it.
Oh, you guys are about to learn why it fucking sucks to work on new cars.
Yeah, thank God. I mean, my car is a 2013, so it's still old.
It's not.
But-
That's not.
Yeah, no. When Blackbird says old cards, he means cars that are significantly older than him that he has for some reason.
No, I mean cars like 2010 and under usually are easier to work on than cars now.
Oh, I 100% agree with you. So that is the current dilemma. So I had to leave the podcast and mute myself because my brother called because I had sent him an emergency text like, "Hey, the brake fluid line is complete. It's fucked. It's beyond fucked. There is a gigantic puddle underneath that tire in my garage right now." And so I had to go walk out there, was fucking FaceTiming him and everything. And so at least we got a game plan tomorrow to get it taken care of. But worst case scenario, if we can't, I have access to a second car. It's just that one also has fucking issues. It has no AC. So it's fucking cars. They're fucking children.
That's a big problem. Cars should not be fucking children.
That's fucked.
Well,
But yeah,
there you
that's
go, folks.
that's the current fucking dilemma. Is when I back the car, you know, when I put it into the, and even, okay, can I have a second micro issue super quick? Because now that I
Jesus
think about it,
Christ.
Super quick, yeah.
super quick. Fuck my apartment complex. Because I had, because they sent out like a mass email saying, "Hey, we have garages for rent." Right, standard shit. I had talked to her, my apartment lady, and I had asked, "Are the garages like powered? You know, like having outlets and whatnot?" She says yes. It's like, oh, okay, cool. I would like powered fucking garage because my car is one of those plug-in gas hybrids. So theoretically, you know, I can plug my car in at night and not have to fucking worry. So I signed a lease for it. And she gives me the key, tells me the garage unit number. So I go to it, you know, so I can plug my car in. It's not powered. There is no power outlets at all in there. And I go to the office to be like, "Hey, it's not powered. I thought you said it was." Like, "Oh, well, there are only 3 of them that are powered, but all 3 are occupied." So I got swindled into a garage that otherwise I would not have wanted had I known it wasn't powered. And I can't just say, "Well, I don't want it anymore," because I signed the lease for it.
Jesus Christ.
Right, that is pretty big.
That's it. I do apologize,
Alright.
everybody, for not being here during the show.
That's okay.
So Gingy's issues are pedophile cars, and what was the second thing? Tornadoes.
Yes.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was. Let's just fucking everybody say their issues. My issue is game overs.
I already said my issue. I'm not saying it again.
Fucking whatever. I'm ending the podcast now then. Fuck you all. Goodbye.
Bye.